Jorginho has not been bad at all. He was very good against Aston Villa. I even think he played well against Everton when he came on. People just talking bad about him. I think he actually did well. But against Aston Villa, we saw his qualities. Even the first goal, the way he turned and gave the pass to Ben White for him to put that cross in. Not just the ability, but the guts to shoot the ball in the 92nd minute against Aston Villa the other day. Very, very good. So if Thomas Partey is 100% fit for this weekend, what do you do? Do you keep Jorginho in the team, or do you bring Partey straight back in? Because we all know Partey's qualities. We know he's still better than Jorginho. So what do you do between those two players?
Well, look, I'm going to be like any other Arsenal fan. I'm a big Thomas Partey fan. Like, I think I'm the biggest Thomas Partey fan. I don't remember a time when he's done poorly and I've criticized him, and then I've not gone back to say, but he's our best midfielder, right? So I always find a reason to back him. I think what Mikel has done this season is to keep a consistent 11, which has actually worked out for us very, very well. I love the idea of playing the same 11 players every single game. So I'll bring back Thomas Partey in the team, and this is the reason. I think, look, when you look at Leicester, they capitulated against Man United. But that's because United do have a certain Sabitzer in there. They have a hard-working Fred in that team as well. And then, of course, the creator, Bruno Fernandes, who we have in Odegaard. If you bring Thomas Partey, it means you're sealing, your dominance. You're literally going to dominate the game. But then you're also sealing any kind of channels for Leicester City to have, a laugh and have a go in that game. You look at Aston Villa. I don't think Aston Villa do have a great midfield, in my opinion. I love Kamara. I think it's very, very good, Boubacar Kamara. But Joe McGinn is not that kind of guy that frightens me. Filippo Coutinho this season, definitely not a threat, in my opinion. And Emi Buendia has settled in as an average player. But their midfield caused us problems against Jorginho. Jorginho is a good player, but with his attributes, right? He's good at his game. He's good with his game. Get me the ball, I will progress it. He's good at progressive passes, progressive carries. He's will carry that ball. His vision is good. His passing is very good. So if you're looking to pen or pin a team into their own half, have that kind of dominance, that is Jorginho. But with Thomas Partey, we have you have more than that. We'll seal off James Maddison. We'll seal off Yuri Tillemans just to make sure that they don't cause any kind of trouble for us, and it will be easy. So for me, Partey, if he's 100% fit, play him for 70 minutes. By then, Arsenal should have won that game, and then introduce Jorginho, because Jorginho for game management, he's the best player. He's the better player. He will keep that ball. He's happy to receive in tight areas. Happy to pass the ball. He's happy to I think he's a tactician and technician in midfield. So play Partey for consistency. He has better communication with the rest of the team. He has a better understanding of how Martinelli runs, Saka runs, Odegaard runs in and out, and all that. And then the physicality. Look, it's the Premier League, and it's why it's the best league in the world. It combines skill and physicality. So for physicality issues, bring him in the team. Win this game, because it's a very important one, Glenn. Man City will play, is it a few minutes after we have played that game, right? And they're playing Bournemouth. We cannot count on them dropping points all the time. And even when they drop points after we've played, we should be able to capitalize. So for me, important game, Partey comes back straight in, and then Jorginho goes back to his usual role of a squad rotation player.
Do you think Jorginho is better in the Partey role in a 4-3-3, or do you think he's better in a 4-2-3-1 alongside someone like a Partey?
I think it's better in a 4-2-3-1 alongside a player like Partey. But there is a problem with that, and it's the same problem I have with Xhaka, redundancy, right? So Gino doesn't give you that Ike Gundogan role. And it doesn't, and it's the same as Xhaka. It doesn't give you that Ike Gundogan role. And I was talking about Ike Gundogan and Yuri Tillemans, and I said, you look at Ike Gundogan and the number of shot creating actions he's creating per 90, the number of assists he's averaging a season, and the number of goals he's averaging a season, and how important he is when he arrives in those goal scoring positions and takes on the opportunities, he's not Xhaka, he's not Jorginho. So it's more like a redundancy sport, right? And I pray that we sign a player like Nicolo Barella, we sign a player like Jude Bellingham, we sign a player like Pedri or Toni Kroos. Many Arsenal fans are really going to wonder how one player can improve a team so much. But the role is there. It's just that we've not found the right person for it. So I would rather play him in a 4-2-3-1, because if he doesn't have to look over his shoulder, he's a better player. Like, he just has to, receive the ball at the center line. Partey doing all the donkey work and dropping deep. Jorginho picking up the ball at the center line and then progressing it, distributing it, controlling games. I think he's fantastic at that. But why I would never play him in that role, it is redundancy. If you play him with Kante, you literally, whatever Jorginho can do, Kante can do alone in that role.